The Toyota Crown will soon be available for sale once again in the United States. The Crown has long been recognized as a large, high-end car. As for the first time ever, it will be offered in 3 more body configurations, all of which respond to the rising SUVs and crossovers. And in this video, I'm going to share with you everything you need to know about this full-size sedan. Hi everyone, it's Jules. As always, don't forget to smash the like button below and subscribe to Investing Wise Academy. And now, let's get to it. Crown is Toyota's longest-running brand for passenger cars. It has been around for 7 decades, having first appeared in 1955. However, this new Crown is intriguing in its own way since, at first sight, it appears to be a sedan, but it is actually rather tall. Toyota even described it as an elevated sedan at its presentation. Compared to a Toyota Camry, the height of this car is much greater by almost 4 inches. The idea is that you will have a greater view out the front windows, be more comfortable, and be able to get in and out of your seat more quickly and easily if you are seated higher. However, a conventional trunk replaces the hatch in the car's boot rather than other way around. Toyota is now really pleased with itself for continuing to manufacture sedans. Moreover, they classify this vehicle as a full-size sedan. It is possible that it will take the position of the Avalon, which is currently a car that is no longer available. They also said they aim to compete with vehicles like the Nissan Maxima and the Kia Stinger. But just what do you think this to be? Could it be a sedan? Do you think it is an SUV? Or it is a fancy sedan with a lift? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Now, the Crown's narrative becomes even more perplexing when you realize that, while being higher than a conventional sedan, it has just 5.8 inches of ground clearance. And with respect to ground clearance, it is not even close to a standard Toyota crossover SUV. Now, let's talk about its powertrains. The Crowns will have a hybrid powertrains and standard AWD. The first is a 4-cylinder hybrid with natural aspiration, while the second is the Hybrid Max. But let's focus on the Hybrid Max in this video. Toyota claims that the Hybrid Max is the first hybrid vehicle in the world to focus on performance. This model's hybrid powertrain includes a gasoline engine that has been turbocharged to provide a total output of 340 horsepower. Toyota hopes to achieve a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 5.7 seconds with its ludicrous 400 pound-feet of torque. The Crown now has all-wheel drive as standard equipment. In addition, the regular model and the Hybrid Max have different all-wheel drive systems. And rather than having a drive shaft between the engine and the back axle, the basic Crown has an all-wheel drive on front wheels. Instead, the basic hybrid system uses a rear-mounted motor to activate all-wheel drive only when traction is lost. The Hybrid Max also uses such a configuration, but its back motor is constantly spinning. As a result, the percentage of power going to the back wheels never drops below 30%. More than 70% of the total system power is constantly being supplied by the rear, which is fantastic since that means it's always on. The Crown has a very unique appearance from the outside. Moreover, Premium Platinum is also available in a 2-tone finish. The exterior is a bright shade of red, yet the car's central section is black, and this is a highly unconventional color scheme for a vehicle built in 2022. It's also uncommon because Crowns all have LED headlights as standard equipment. In contrast, the entry-level model only offers a dual pod configuration. This one includes 4 separate pods, each with its own LED, thanks to the quadruple pod design. Now, let's talk about the wheels. The standard model rolls on 19-inch wheels. Also available are wheels in the both 20 and 21-inch sizes. According to Toyota, these are the biggest wheels they ever installed on a mass-produced car like this. Now, along the side, you can see a triangular insert bear along the doors and a ceiling that slopes downwards. In addition, the way the back is wrinkled and eventually splits apart is reminiscent of Lucid Air. If you're familiar with the outgoing Toyota Avalon, you may think of the Toyota Crown as its replacement. Both of these cars are the flagship models for Toyota and are full-size. Avalon versus Crown. Now, the Avalon excelled in several interior areas. Moreover, there are several things the Crown excels at. To begin, the Avalon's cabin was nothing short of spectacular. In certain respects, the Crown can live up to that standard. Overall, it's quite monochromatic, with plenty of black, hard, scratch-resistant surfaces. For instance, the thin console that separates the driver and the passenger lacks a high-end feel. Similarly, the Avalon's door panels were made of dull and low-quality plastic. It includes 2 infotainment screens that are each 12 inches in size, which is a terrific dual-screen feature. The design and layout are also excellent. Moreover, the dashboard looks a lot like what you'd see in a Toyota Tundra. Now, if you look at the camera view, we can see that this model provides a full 360 degrees of coverage. The animation also includes a top-down perspective of the vehicle. Now, there's a big central armrest with a sliding cup holder located just behind the two cup holders. In addition to the regular 12-volt electricity, there's also a standard USB-A connector. Now, before we continue, I want you to think about trying our super thanks, wherein your comments will be highlighted, or you could also join our membership program. Now, let's look at the primary information display. It's very customizable, and a neat animation will play whenever you choose between the several drive modes, letting you and anybody else around you know exactly what you've chosen. On the side controls for the driver, you'll find controls for the memory seat as well as 4 automated windows with one touchdown. There is a panoramic sunroof on the top of this model, and pressing a button to open and close it would make it glide smoothly and efficiently, effectively sealing off the cabin. And now, let's see the back seat. There isn't a ton of space for your legs in the back, but it's enough. But there's a little bit of a problem with the headroom. If you're under 5'10", you should be alright, but if you're over 6 feet, you could have some problems with headroom. Now, the rear of the vehicles is outfitted with extra speakers that contribute to the JBL's 11-speaker sound system. USB Type-C connectors and a rear air vent are also included. And then there's the handy foldable armrest, a pair of cup holders, and bright LED dome lights up top. And finally, let's get to the trunk. Now, one unique aspect of accessing the trunk of a Crown is that the button to do so is very deep within the car's interior. So the back hatch may be opened by pressing a little button under the taillight bar. You can fit a lot of stuff in the trunk of this car. Its entrance is particularly large, and the space within measures 15 cubic feet. The gap between the two halves is narrower now, and the spare tire is currently stored in the trunk under the floor. We do not yet have information on the price or fuel efficiency of the Toyota Crown, which will go on sale early the next year. The Crown has recently undergone a period of revitalization, and it has become increasingly attractive. However, we anticipate the base XLE trim level of 2023 Toyota Crown to be roughly $40,000. And approximately $44,000 is a fair price for the limited trim. It also comes equipped with standard all-wheel drive, and if you live somewhere where it gets snowy, having all-wheel drive as standard is a huge plus. Additionally, a variant with a turbocharged hybrid engine producing 400 pound-feet of torque is available, as is the standard 6-speed automatic transmission. So guys, what do you think of the 2023 Toyota Crown? Make sure to drop your thoughts in the comment section below. And while you're at it, make sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons as well. Now, if you're into engines, make sure to click and watch this video right here and enjoy. And that's the end of this video guys. See you next time.